joining us on the Have You Tried podcast. Please make sure that you hit the like, share, and subscribe button. We are super excited that you're here. If you have a story that you want to submit or a question you want to submit to one of us, please hit the link in the description below.
It's down below.
And we will get to that and we will share it on our following episodes.
Yeah, don't forget to follow us on TikTok and YouTube. You can find me on TikTok at NurseBB24. You can find this lovely lady here at teacher_Vaughn.
Now on to the rest of the episode.
I think you can afford me one.
Welcome back to episode 3 of the Have You Tried podcast.
Get out with you.
It's secretly my goal to just continue to annoy her and cut her out of the intro just to see if she catches up with me. One of these days, I feel like she'll catch up with me. She's gonna catch my what my tell is when it's time to do the intro. Here, we can practice it. You ready? You ready? Just start talking to me about something random.
Okay. Welcome back. That's how you do it.
No, you just gotta pick. Welcome back to the 3rd episode of the Have You Tried podcast. I'm Teacher Vaughn.
And I'm Nurse BB.
And welcome back to this chaos that
she has created.
We have created together. Before we get into the podcast, go ahead and make sure that you click the like button, the share button, the subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into it. Cool. So.
Plus, all right. We're talking funniest interactions that we've had with me, with patients, and students, because I have done some clinical instructing. Yeah. And then we're talking about you with some funniest interactions with either parents, teachers, staff members, faculty, and of course, students.
You said students already.
Well, I wanted to emphasize that students are your primary stories.
Yes.
But you might also have a teacher-to-teacher story. You might have a parent-to-teacher story.
I have some I can't share.
Don't we all? Anywho, would you like to share your story first?
There's so many stories swirling in my head. I'll go with this one. So, I had a pretty amazing 8th grade crew. They were probably the most unhinged, the most hilarious, and the most caring kids I've ever known. But they got on my last nerve almost every single day. And you name it, from the trombone section just never shutting their trap, the percussion doing some weird seance thing in the background. I know I removed that, but doing their own percussion ritual thingies with their sticks. I don't know. And then
we don't play that. We don't play that.
Students have decided that I am ancient, and they remind me of this.
That's so sad. I'm sorry. Was it hard when you were there with the Israelites?
Girl! So that means you were right there with us.
No, I wasn't there. You're a whole nother racket.
Were you there? They like to tell me that I'm ancient. They found out that I was born in the ripe old year of 1995. And in the middle of class, she says, "Wait, Miss Vaughn, weren't you born in the late 1900s? First off, yes, but please don't say it like that.
She's not wrong. Very hurtful.
I don't even remember what I said. I think I blacked out. I don't know what
Yeah.
happened, but I just stared. And I asked the kid, I was like, "Hey, how was your summer?" And they were like, "It was fine, I guess." And I was like, "What'd you do?" "I don't know."
Natural response.
"You don't know what you did? You don't know what you did?" And he's like, "I don't know. What did you do back in the olden days when you had to take carriages to school?" What'd you do? Fly ride in on a dinosaur? And this kid, guess the instrument that he played.
Trumpet.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah, that's good. Good job. Yeah, no, I told him, I was like, first off, I'd be flying in on a pterodactyl. Second of all, I spent my time sleeping and playing video games, which is probably what you did too. He's like, oh, yeah, and then walked away. Was it? That's one of many stories that I can think of that are appropriate to share on here. Tell me, I'm sure that the hospital's gotta be just like bumping with stories.
Bumping? A bumpin' is like a 2000s trend.
I know!
You
Does
really
that-
are ancient.
No, I'm not. Well, it's like all you ladies with your man at home. It's full of olives and the was full grown. And night others get to go with your friends. Cause it's 11:30 and the club is jumping. Well, jumping. Anyway, but bumping. Same thing. I thought it was bumping. That's my 8-year-old lyrics. Anyway, continue.
Wow.
Tell me a little bit about the stories that you have. Any funny ones that you can share?
Funny ones that I can share,
Yeah.
yes. I have to think about some that I can share. I have many that I cannot share online. But one that does come to mind is, it's funny because, I have to give a disclaimer. It's funny because of what happened, not what was said. That's the disclaimer. Okay, so I also do some like clinical instructing, as I said. So for those that don't know, that means basically with like new nurses, like they're in school to be nurses, so I go in and I go with them, and like when they're dealing with patients, like they need a licensed person to be with them, and I am that licensed person. So I may have like 6 to 8 students with me.
Mm-hmm.
So when I have my students, I have them go in and do an assessment on a patient that basically listen to their heart, their lungs, make sure they're breathing, ask them a few questions. It's like,
Breathing is important.
as they have been described by my students, is the most thorough exam you'll ever get is by a student. After that, it's going to be a quick boom, 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 boom. Yep, you sound dead. But a student is going to go from head to toe.
Good.
And they're going to do everything.
As they should.
As they should. Hence the head to toe assessment name. Anyway, when they do a head to toe assessment, I let them go like by themselves and do like the first week. I go in there because I want to see what are we working with. And then like after I like deem you like, okay, yeah, you guys are gonna be fine.
Yeah.
The patient's safe, everybody's safe. Go do your assessments. Then I come back in like on midterm and the final. Those are the ones that they need me to come and watch them. So this one person, I think it was midterm, and like this one person, my student was like, hey, I'm ready to do my assessment. I'm like, all right, yeah, that's cool. Let's go do it. We go in the room. Sweet little lady. She's just sitting in there.
Aww.
We'll say she's 50s to 70s.
Okay.
So then she's like, yeah. So she's doing her assessment, and so the student's doing a great job. She's trying to like build up rapport so it's not just awkward silence.
Right.
Because we have been working on like, you can talk to the patient while you're doing stuff. Just don't engage them too much if you're listening to their heart. They need to be quiet. Like, you can't be like, so how was your vacation?
That's what I hate about like dentists when they have their hands in your mouth and they're like saying, well, so tell me where did you go for your vacation? And as soon as you're like, well, like they're just like,
Yep.
don't ask me questions.
Yep.
Just don't. And then don't get irritated. Don't get irritated that I'm trying to answer your question.
Mm-hmm.
Because you decided that it was
There
your
you go.
turn to actually do the work. Like,
You gotta be quick. It's a game. You have to do it before they're even there. You gotta be quick. How was your vacation? It was great. I had a really good time. Did you have a good vacation? And then boom, boom, boom. That's how you do it. Anywho.
Okay, anyway, go back to your story.
She's doing the assessment. She's talking. She's like, okay, so what are you doing here? The student had a picture, like on her stethoscope. She had like a little, I guess you want to call it a stethoscope cover kind of thing. But it was like a picture of her dogs.
Aww.
So the patient was like, oh, are those your dogs? And so she was like, yeah, these are my 2. I have 2 dogs at home. Like, we love them, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Patient goes, oh, that's so cool. I had a dog. And I had 2 dogs too, I think. That's what she said. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Mind you, the patient is in the bed.
Yeah.
The student's on the other side of the bed, and I'm on the other side. So the student and I are facing each other.
Okay.
Like, because I'm watching everything that she's doing.
Right.
But she is actively engaging with the patient.
Okay.
But I'm, adding the, oh, wow, when appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
So she's talking about her dogs, and so the patient's like, oh, yeah, I had 2 dogs, but one died. Oh. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. She's like, yeah. And then she's like, yeah, one day I was just, getting the mail. I went to get the mail, and we were like, oh, okay. That's kind of cool, because she's like, yeah, I live on this hill, so I had to take the car down. I drive the car down to get the mail every day. And we're like, oh, okay. I mean, that's smart, so you're not walking down the hill. And she's like, yeah, and then I backed up, and boom, I ran over my dog. She caught us off guard. She caught us off guard, because when I say the student looked at me so quickly, she did that, and I looked at her, and I will admit that I did laugh, and it was unfortunate. It was an unfortunate
because she's
laugh.
facing you, right?
The student is facing me,
but
the patient is in between, like laying this way, and so I was like, oh, because she's like, yeah, and she's dead, and I was like, okay.
Now, see, BB has a habit of not fixing her face right away.
Thankfully, I had a mask on.
Wait, was this during COVID?
It wasn't, but I just wear one. I usually just would wear one because the hospitals, it was flu season, so they would prefer you to wear it, but it's not required, but they would prefer you to wear it because it's like a year or 2 years or 3 years ago. Okay. So they would prefer you to wear it. But when she said that, and then we looked at each other, and I chuckled, and the student chuckled, because it just, the way she said it. And then she's like, yeah, it's not funny. And we were like, of course not. Of course not. It's not funny.
So she was aware that you chuckled.
Yes. It's not funny. That is very sad. That is just, wow. So then we had to wrap up the assessment to go outside of the room to be like, what was that? It was a roller coaster of a ride, like in 5-10 minutes. Because she was like, boom, 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 dead. It's not funny. Like, there was like no warning. It was all about, and the dog used to come with me to get the mail, and it was just great, and da-da-da. Then I rolled over him, and it was just like, hey, what? Yes.
R.I.P. to the dog. Did she say the dog's name?
She did not say the dog's name.
Oh.
I don't think she mentioned the dog.
Well, R.I.P. Benji. We're just gonna say your name's Benji.
Why did you kill Benji?
That's not my fault.
Benji is a classic dog. Do not kill Benji.
Oh, it was either that or Old Yeller. Old Yeller's already dead, so...
Why would you name the dog Old Yeller?
I don't know!
Can't think of any other name?
Scrappy.
Spot. Spot is a common dog name. Spot.
So is Scrappy. Have you not seen Scrappy-Doo?
Scrappy-Doo?
Yes. Scooby-Doo and his cousin, Scrappy-Doo. He has his own... Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo teamed up later in like the 80s or 90s or something like that.
I wasn't born then. I'm not ancient. Have you tried just being born in a different generation?
Have you tried being nice for once in your life?
I did. I didn't like it.
I can tell. But in reality,
You got it. You got it. Try it again, baby. Take your time. Take your time. Baby. This is our Have You Tried segment. Woo woo.
So, what she said. Have you tried?
It's fine. I get that on camera though.
Yes, you do. Yes, ma'am. What are you wearing? Who are you wearing?
Myself.
These things. BB.
That's funny. You okay?
Yeah. Peachy. For whenever you're working with a patient or like you're on a floor with several patients or whatever.
Yeah.
How do you guys typically, I don't know if you can share it, but like how do you guys typically organize medication? So is it like just in this one room, like I don't, you tell me. I don't know what it's like.
No, keep describing what you think it's like.
Well, so I'm assuming
know. It's very interesting to know what people think like the hospital life is like. So what do you think the med rooms are like?
Okay, so I'm thinking it's probably like a locked room because you've got a lot of medication, right?
Yeah.
And I'm visualizing like a keypad or some sort of like scanning device. You go in and it's just like a wall of medications, and then like at the end is like refrigerated, or like a refrigerator full of medications that have to stay cold. But then like you have maybe medications by alphabet, like the names of them,
Okay.
and they're like maybe organized by the amounts in each, or like
Okay.
I don't know. And then there's like a table for you to like cut them if you need to, or
Wow.
like crush them if you need to. I don't know. I don't know.
No.
So what's your organization, or like what does your medication closet look like usually?
Wow, that was actually a really good description of like what the public thinks.
Oh.
No, like not in a bad way, but it's nice
Oh.
to know like what the public thinks
Yeah.
the med rooms look like.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
It was, yeah, that seems like it's
that
a
room
lot.
is a lot of work. No,
Okay.
our rooms don't look like that. At least
Okay.
at the hospitals that I've been to, they don't look like that per
Okay.
se. They are typically behind a locked door. Kind of depends on the facility, but usually 100% they're behind a locked door. We don't. They're not. They are in order,
Okay.
but they're not in order. per se.
Explain.
So a lot of hospitals have this wonderful machine called a Pyxis, or a variation of a Pyxis.
I thought you said a pick six. It's like football's coming back soon. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
A Pyxis?
It keeps sounding like you're saying pick six.
No, a Pyxis.
Pyxis.
Yes.
Like PICK space SYS.
P-Y. See, she'll mess me up here. P-Y-S-I-S,
Okay.
I think. Don't come for me in the
Where's the-
comments.
Wait, but where's the? You said Pyxis. So
There's an
where's
X.
the? Oh, you never said X. You said
Yeah.
PY.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Continue.
yeah. They have one of those things, and
Okay.
what you do is the hospitals are really good at. I say really good. They're really good
She said that sarcastically.
at.
Her face says that. Yes, she meant that sarcastically.
No.
You want to say it one more time?
Yes. So you type the patient's name in, like when you're going to pull meds. I don't know why I just did that, like I was typing with one finger, but do. You type the patient's name in and you click the patient that you want.
Okay.
And then they tell you all the meds that are due. That you can look at all the meds that they have in their medical chart, or you can just say like 9 o'clock meds, and the 9 o'clock meds will pop up, and you say I want to give this one, this one, this one, and this one. And then the Pyxis is like, cool, say okay, and then you say okay, and then it pops up the drawer, and it tells you take 1, or it tells you take 2, or it says take half a tablet, and it'll tell you whatever it is, and then you take it, and slam it closed.
So it's like a vending machine for medication.
Pretty much. And some patients that have like 20, you're like, it's kind of like whack-a-mole. That's kind of the feel that you get after a while. You're like sliding it, pulling it, sliding it. It's kind of like that. And then if you have to cut a medication, then they do have those things in there. If
Like
you
a
have
pill
to,
cutter?
you have to go find a pill cutter sometimes. But yes, that you can cut them in there. Like the little cups are in there. If it's refrigerated, they have little like, depending on what medication it is, sometimes it's like single served, so that's easier to just pull out. But if you have to like pour it, then you have to get a little cup.
You just said sometimes you have to go find a pill cutter.
Yeah.
So then, have you tried just putting a pill cutter in there to leave in there?
Yeah.
And
Depending on hospital policy, you can't use the same pill cutter for multiple patients.
can't you just clean it? I'm sure there's probably a sink in there, right?
No, not in all the bedrooms.
Huh.
Some bedrooms do have a sink, but no, usually it's
Okay.
outside the door.
Okay. But then why not have a bazillion pill cutters just for each medication that needs to be cut? And then you'll never have to worry.
That would be so time consuming.
Yes, it would.
Someone would make a mistake and be like, wait, was this the amlodipine one? No.
See, that reminds me. Did you ever watch I Love Lucy?
Of course. It's a
Okay.
classic show.
Yeah, before we were born. So you also are ancient.
No, don't try to use that as category as
But
we
you
made
remember?
together. Did you watch the movie Jaws?
Actually, never watched it.
Have you seen the Ten Commandments?
Yes.
So then that was before our time. And then
But when was the movie made?
I don't know.
Exactly. Well, not exactly, but it wasn't made in the Ten Commandment times.
You don't know that. You might
The
have been there.
movie, the movie
Mm-hmm.
was not created during the Ten Commandment times.
Okay.
The first movie released in 1891.
I thought you didn't know when it was. See, she'd be saying she don't know, and then boom, 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 boom.
You're irritating. It would be
Hurtful. I did nothing here. I've been just sitting here listening to you share your heart and your soul with nothing but a kind smile and a warm body. And yet I get this hurtful response time after time. Time after time.
Time after time. If you fall, I will catch
Clearly
you.
you won't.
Wait.
Clearly you won't. Alright, well you know what that means.
It's time for Guess the Ailment, Guess the Section. Remember, for this one, if you're playing at home, it's 3 guesses,
Yeah.
3 clues. I've got a instrument.
She doesn't know what she does. She does
No.
the music side.
Yes, I've got the music side, she's got the nursing side.
Yeah.
And so I have to guess the ailment, she has to guess the instrument.
That was rough. Okay.
That's another thing, like we both just break out into song just randomly. So like if that annoys you, womp womp. I don't know what to tell you. That's just us. That's just my life. My life is a song.
Life's a happy song with someone to sing and someone to da 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 da. What's that from? Da 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 da. If you know what that's from, tell me what that's from, because I can never remember what it is. It's
I don't know
Life's a
why.
happy song though.
But I keep thinking of the map song from Dora the Explorer.
It's not that because it's on the Disney Channel. So it's not
No,
from
guess so
Dora.
bad. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. There's a place you gotta get. I'm the one.
Wow.
I don't know what that song's from though.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't help you. This instrument,
Mm-hmm. She has no notes this time. It's serious.
serious is a hard one. This instrument
Okay.
is often confused with another in the same family.
Okay.
Any guesses?
I would like a second hint.
You would like a second hint?
I would.
It is a part of the brass family.
Mm-hmm. And we're doing specific instruments this time.
Specific.
Okay.
That's 2 clues, so you only get 1 more.
Trombone. My third clue.
The opposite of it is a baritone. And by opposite, let me clarify. The one that it gets often confused with is a baritone. Because it's the difference between this instrument and the baritone is its bore, whether it's conical or cylindrical.
Conical or cylindrical, of course.
You have no clue what I mean.
I don't. Oh, yes. I now understand the clue. And just one more time, repeat the clue. No, that's the motions. Repeat the clue. I have
Conical
the motions.
and cylindrical.
Yes.
That's the main difference between the baritone and this other instrument.
I feel like the audience is screaming it.
Probably, if they're musicians.
It's an obscure name, I think. I have to think of it. I'm gonna be an obvious person. Is it an alto sax?
It is not.
Yeah. You know,
The
you had to
alto
get that
saxophone
out.
is not a part of the brass family. To clarify, the baritone is the one that is cylindrical. So the one you're looking for is the one that is conical. It has a conical bore.
I don't still don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and say a tuba.
Sorry, it is not the tuba. It is the euphonium. That is the answer we were looking for.
Wow.
What say you in your defense?
I was literally going to say that. I just couldn't think of the name of it.
Right.
But I knew that's what it was. Like, I was in sync with her, but I just couldn't think. I was like a vibraphone, and I said, that's not it. But I was going to say it. She's just something else.
I mean, this is your education for right now, okay? So
she sat up and everything.
yes, some baritones have 3 valves, where and euphoniums, some have 3 valves.
Right.
But if it has 4 valves, it doesn't change whether or not it's a baritone or a euphonium. There are some baritones that are...
I'm agreeing with you. What do you want me to say? Yes, it does.
I'm sorry. Anyway, but a baritone...
Wow. Every time I try to be nice, she just cuts me down. She
I
cuts
get
me
knocked down, and I get up again. I'm never gonna take... I don't know the words. Anyway, the baritone and the euphonium, they can both have 4 valves. The difference is its bore itself. So like looking at the bell and then how it comes down. If it's cylindrical, then it is not a euphonium. That is a baritone. A euphonium is conical, so it's bigger from here and then it gets smaller, right? And it's like it's a tapered small. So that's the difference in case you were curious or you need to use that for a trivia night.
Woo. Thanks for sharing.
You're welcome.
On to the medical ailment.
Guessing the ailment. Let's go.
I'm gonna say I did bring out my textbook that I have in my storage room that has a bunch of textbooks in there. So I just pulled out one. All right, this one is pretty. I'm not gonna say easy.
Okay.
But I think you can do it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. So when you're talking about like dealing with this kind of sort of thing in kids. So any children that get this. So children and adults can get this.
Mm-hmm.
That should be your first clue, but I'm not going to do that. Fever, rash, fatigue, and joint pain are the most typical signs in children.
SARS. No.
Is that
Yes.
your guess?
That is a guess. SARS.
That is incorrect.
Okay. Second clue, please.
Your second clue is deals with physical assessment.
Okay.
You might see a butterfly rash.
Oh, butterfly rash.
You guys should have it now.
Was this one of the ones we were studying?
It was not.
Oh. Can I have my third clue? I still have 2 guesses, but can I have my third clue now?
Sure.
Okay.
It is a chronic, multi-system, autoimmune disease.
Lupus.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you
Yes.
positive? I don't know if I really want to give it to you.
Wait, is it partially right?
Yes, it is.
It's right?
It is right.
Yes! Let's go!
Well done. It's actually called systematic lupus erythematosus. Well done.
Thank you. I told you. Sign me up.
Yeah, she's ready, y'all. She is ready. What's the treatment for lupus? Okay, she's still working.
No, wait.
She's still working on it.
Hold on.
Okay.
There is a medication for it, but it's not curable. It's just to help with the symptoms. You can use creams for the rash. Please don't take any medical advice from me. You can use creams for the rash.
I'm gonna stop you there.
Okay. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us for another episode. This is episode 3.
Yes, it is.
So again, please don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button.
Yes.
And something we're gonna implement, hopefully in the next couple of episodes. There is a link in our description below this video for you to submit any stories or any questions you might have. If you have a question, you can select who the question is specifically for, or you can put other just to say like it's for both of you, or you know it's just a general like random question like why is the sky blue? Like it could be just whatever, right?
Please don't ask that.
I will look it up. This is not just us sharing our stories. Like this is us
sharing our stories. See how I brought the audience in? Us sharing our stories. I'm sorry, did you want to say it better? Go ahead.
You're such a bully.
All episode, she's attacked me. I have not said a word against her.
Roll the tape back. Yes, you have.
Not a word against you.
It's been great. And remember, don't knock it till you try it. Within reason.
No.
See you next week.
Bye.